Hello, everybody. I just want to talk about, well, obviously the Isle of Man TT races and wonder really what you think about the new format, the schedule. If you've not seen the 2023 schedule yet, I will go over that. But there have been changes that have not appealed to everyone. A lot of people have said that's it. They won't come to the TT anymore. But you know what people are like. They say these things, but very often they do show up anyway, as they did for the Manx Grand Prix last year after a lot of the diehards said never again. But yeah, they were here. I talked to them, and they didn't like the changes, but they still came. Why are changes necessary? Well, this is possibly why the government wanted to put out the consultation. This was available to businesses on the course, off the course, local businesses in town. And there's been a few developments really since autumn 2019 when it first began with customer research. Spring 2020 saw the TT review and the stakeholder research. And this went right through to autumn of last year, 2022, to produce the final 2023 schedule. Many people were involved. I must admit, I didn't respond to the consultation, but I've seen the results. Um, some of the challenges for the organisers and for the government was the travel capacity and the accommodation infrastructure costs um, due to the current economic climate and changing habits um, of the TT customers, whether it's the races or the fans. Things do change. Okay, I'm going to sum up here now. I just had a phone call, as you might have heard it ringing. Um, yeah, just to let you know the results basically of the people that responded to the consultation. Um, Not a huge number. There were 1,442 responses, mixed, people in business, residents, non residents, um, business on the course and off the course, and of course, volunteers, whether they were marshals, helpers in some sort, resident volunteers, and non resident. I'll just go through some of the numbers. So, first of all, excuse me, residents and local businesses, yes to the new arrangements, 1,032. The no's, 410. So quite a majority there for the residents and local business people that are quite happy with the changes. And then we have residents and businesses on the course. The yes, 295. The no's, 735. Well, big difference. And the people that just didn't answer, who were asked, 412 not answered. So clearly, residents on the course, businesses on the course, and let's talk about pubs, shops, takeaways, convenience stores, they weren't too happy about it. Um, and then we have the volunteers, resident volunteers. 130 people said, yeah, we like it. And then the non resident volunteers, marshals, and people from across, 97. Not a big number, but all of those that were asked, all volunteers, agree that, or at least the ones that were asked agree that, yeah, the changes are a good thing. And I suppose, really, as well, if you're coming over to Marshall, you can't really come for 2 weeks in the majority of cases. So, you know, a long weekend or a couple of days here, a couple of days there is good. Combine the marshalling with a holiday where you can relax and visit other places on the Isle of Man, and there is a lot to offer and a lot to see. I'd better wind up. I've been rambling on for too long, I think. If you're still listening, thanks for hanging on in there. Um, no doubt all the faithful subscribers, the good listeners, and a few crazy people have been hanging on. Let me know your comments. What I'll do, actually, I'm going to post the website link um, below of all the changes and the format and the schedule, and you can just have a look through it on your own time and see what you think. And I hope you'll leave a comment or two about it. But don't forget, the TT 2023 is coming fast. Here we are today. It's the 11th of January. Um, and then, of course, we got the pre-TT Classic as well on the Southern 100 circuit just before the TT. Why not be here for that as well? Make a couple of trips over. Why not? In this nice new boat that we've got. Of course, EasyJet as well. Don't forget EasyJet flights from London and Liverpool and Belfast and Bristol all come to the Isle of Man these days. Book early, get a good fare. Don't forget accommodation. So keep in touch, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do. I'll let you take a break now, go and have a cup of coffee or tea or something, because I have been talking for a rather a long time, but it's important information. So that's the news today from Manxman on the Isle of Man, broadcasting from a little cold room in my house here in Santon, where the weather today is cold, it's damp, and it's miserable. But it's always nice to think about the road racing that's coming up here on the island. So I better go. Bye for now. Take care, everybody.